Hello and welcome back. I just been chilling in our RV. Well, it's not an RV, it's a bus, but man, it's basically an RV, right? It's super dangerous, right? We got 2, 4, 6, 7 of these bad boys, 8 of these bad boys. You know, just rolling around unsecured in the base, like you do. I like to unsecure my my gasoline and my propane tanks. Just let them roll around inside the bus as they're moving around. I haven't done anything. I just slept. I did a little bit of organizing. By organizing, I mean all I did was just like move some of the stuff around. Like I put the melee weapons up there, and I put the metalworking stuff in there, and I'm gonna need to combine our first aid with something because I keep so little first aid stuff. Like it's just first aid just matters so little in this game. So I've got a little bit of food here and there. As far as our food supply at the moment, I've got 46 potatoes, and I've got 5 fish fillets. Now I was sort of wondering what I should be doing about the potatoes. I could always drive back down and grab the potatoes and come back and just sort of leave that growing down there. Or we could just not grow anything. Or we could pick a spot in the area we're in and just throw down a couple of farms. But I didn't bring any of the seeds with us. I wasn't anticipating doing any of that. I'll probably just go back, I think, if I'm going to do anything. So we are going to need a little bit of food here. Our diet is still going to be basically just fish. So at some point I'm going to need to go get fish. Because I will need it's the fish are just they're just the best dang way to get calories. Like it's just so much easier to get calories this way. Fish are so good, especially with all of the fighting that we do. I need to fill this up. At some point we'll also need to keep an eye on this bad boy. Down to 217. This will empty relatively fast. I cannot refill this easily. I can refill it very easily if I go back to base, but I would need to drive all the way back to base to do that. Which I could try to pick up the... Ooh, we got a cooking skill. Look at that! We got a cooking skill up. Boom. Heck yeah. Very nice. Let's add our fish in here. Soup, fish. I'm going to triple down on the fish. I know this adds unhappiness, but I just want those calories because today's going to be a fairly heavy. I'm not doing anything today except fighting, so today's going to be a fairly heavy fighting day. I'm imagining just sort of gearing up and just firing. Firing? I heard a gunshot and I just said firing. Don't know why I did that. Fighting, rather, is what I'm going to do. So, we got these 2 potatoes here. I'm going to eat these bad boys. Always leaves me with just a little bit. Okay. So, we have got 2 bowls of soup. Each one gives 61 hunger. I'm not hungry currently. I should probably eat one just to get my calories up. But, let's for now, let's put those in there. I had to use some sleeping tablets because she was tired. So I got my gear. It's in the military backpack, similar to what we were doing in the base. So I just got to equip all this stuff, and then we'll be good to go. A lot of gear to put on. I'll just speed up time through this so we can skip in here. Yeah. And hey, if you are unaware, while I'm doing this, we do have a community Discord, and in that community Discord is the information to connect to our community project Zomboid server. If you want to play Zomboid with me or all of the other wonderful people that hang out. So here we go. This is so cool. This is just the greatest thing ever. I absolutely love this. I'm so happy about this RV interior mod. So, we have cleared out some of these homes. We do have access to water here. At some point, we will need to stop. So, goals as of now. We need a gas station. So we are on the hunt for a gas station. Now I know that this is a fire station up here. I saw it, never went into it. But let's go clear it out. There's a group of zombies here. Broken side wall there. I love this RV interior mode. This is just the greatest thing I missed. Oh, I missed twice. Zoom in. I'm messing up. It's working so perfectly for what we're trying to do because we've got a mobile base. We can move around and clear out. Let me enable this if we're selected. Hunting knife. I left all of my hunting knives in base. So what we'll find here is axes and gear. Ford F350 key, look at that. That might be the first key I found early on. It's very hard to see those keys because the grass is everywhere, right? Dead. No, quick, give me the key. Since I am right here, so this is 3. I want to say that. What is that? A Bronco? I want to say that's a heavy duty vehicle. But these share parts with the. They share parts with the bus. And we're literally right next to it. So let's take a look at this stuff here. Tires specifically is what we're after, which are garbage. There's one good suspension, 89. And there's some good windows. Let's see what's going on in this one. Okay. Okay, so, not so great quality. 89% brake, 81 muffler. Muffler's pretty good. Front and left tire is the only good one. And I think this Bronco, if that's what this is. No, it's a Blazer. I don't know my cars very well. Everyone's probably laughing at me for calling this a Bronco. So this is not good. Okay, let's scope out in here. It appears to be empty. Roadblock, wrench, lug wrench. There is this stuff here. I could dismantle some of that stuff. Oh, this is a tiny little... I'm still on the... Oh. Boy, I hear someone. You the one I heard? That wiggled? Here we go. Any others over there? One of the things I was thinking about with the bus that I never considered is that it's a prison bus, so it has a alarm on it, a siren. So if I get to an area and I want to clear out like the woods or something, we could just throw that bad boy on and not have to fuss around with it, which is great. I didn't even know there's a motorcycle out there. So let's take this bottle. 210 water. Motorcycle, it's in pretty good condition. I know I have the wrench, but we park down here. Yeah, we're down here. It might be in the rear. I need to drop off this water jug. This is heavy. I'm gonna go back to clearing. So let's drop this, place this here. Hang on, let me check. Did I put it in disable? Crafting, no. What the heck is it? Oh, it's Oh, can it not be in my backpack? I have it on me. You know what? I might do that off camera. We're gonna go clearing today. I got excited about dismantling vehicles. Okay, this building's cleared, so we've got homes to start clearing out. Let's get to work. We are about to be hungry, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eat one of these soups. I need to heal up a little bit too, and that'll jump our calories up, so we're not losing weight. You see, the far right bar is my calories bar. You see how far this jumps up when I eat those fish soups. I've not come across anything in the game that even comes close to. These are uncleared, right? Yeah, we cleared the other side. Oh, hello. Ma'am? Always shut the door. I always shut the door behind me. I play without game sound. I'm sorry. Music. I play without music. The reason I play without music is because the music covers up the sounds of the zombies growling and the sounds of footsteps. So when I come into these homes, I'm listening for footsteps and growling. And there are different growls. There is the idle sound for them just hanging out. It's this very like low moany sound, and then there's like the I'm coming to get you sound, and then there's of course footsteps. Now, the main reason I shut these doors is because the zombies vanilla settings, which is mostly what we're on, do not. God, lady trying to interrupt me while I'm talking. She just decided to start screaming. The vanillas. What? Oh, there's a car here. The vanilla settings do not. The zombies cannot open doors. So, I must have been in here. So, in order for when you're in a building and you're going room to room and clearing, in order for a zombie to come to you with the doors shut, they have to bang on the door. Now, if you don't know, when you're next to a door, I would get into the habit of you can right-click to open the door. Don't do that. Generally, when I'm clearing buildings, I'm walking around with right-click held down so that my character's in the ready animation to fight. The E key will open and close these doors, so you don't have to take your hand off the mouse or anything. It'll help you out a little bit there. And then if you're playing without music, you have full access to sound and you're playing with like a headset like I am. In order for those zombies to come in there and get you, they have to actually break the door down. So you'll hear them banging on the windows of the doors, which will alert you to zombies nearby. That's what I like doing. Now, when we approach a building, we are listening. Right, I can hear a zombie. That is the idle animation of a male zombie. The female and male zombies seem to have different sounds. And generally, the zombies will all give off the same... if there's multiple zombies, several of them will start doing the animation. So if there's like a group of 4 or 5 or more, you'll hear all of them doing the idle animation or something. So when you enter this building, listening for the sounds with your music off, and then what I like to do is if you hear those multiple zombies, you've seen it sometimes, or I've come across bathroom zombies I've discovered or something, leave that front door open, because that's going to be your out. Clearing these building to building, what we're looking for, we always need an out. We always need a way out of this building. So there's a zombie outside. This is why I don't like playing with music. Always have a way out. If I know there's a lot of zombies in there, I'll leave the door open because I can fight while backing out the window or the door or window or whatever. Now I saw a zombie over here, so this is the one I heard outside. Group of zombies. Okay, group of zombies out back. Okay. Easy peasy. So I'm going to pause the game and I'm going to mark these buildings off. We must have cleared that one last time because that was already cleared. Now, I've got 2 buildings down here that need to be cleared. So let's head down here. These are homes. Nothing really interesting is going to be in these. I don't think, unless the modder did something special. I am half tempted to go get this one behind me in the house. See, this is why we want to play without music. You can, with enough practice, you can really get used to almost like pinpoint the amount of zombies that are around you as you're fighting and clearing. There's at least one outside. I am not hearing any others. Ooh, this is good stuff. I'll take the chips. Oh, there's 2. Shut the door. Oh, interesting. Not seen that before. Yeah, we are likely to not find anything too interesting out here. I still want to say that there is something different about the loot here. Now, if you are just joining us for this episode, and you didn't watch all the other episodes, we were down south. I'll zoom out a little bit. So we cleared out this island. This is where our original base was. And this island is packed full of loot. Absolutely packed full. I have so much food and so much guns and ammo. And it was the homes. It was the homes that gave all of it. All of the POIs were basically empty. But the homes had so much loot. Now, since I have gone up here and started clearing, the amount of loot I've been getting has dropped significantly. There's been a drastic drop in the amount of loot I've come across. And I don't know... I know this is a modded map and I'm not sure... why or what's going on. It's okay with... There's one there. It's okay with me. I'm alright with low loot. This was supposed to be a low loot run to begin with. There's 3. One behind me. No? Upstairs? Might be upstairs. Now, I hear an idle animation. I keep saying animation, but I hear an idle sound from a zombie. Battery, metal sheet. So there's at least 2 upstairs. Here's that idle zombie. There's another one up here. I'm looking for him, so we're gonna look around for this other zombie. There's at least 2. I think I've been in these homes before, and this upstairs is a little janky. Okay, upstairs there's one more little area here. Okay, cleared. So that window's broken. I think the zombie we killed. Now, I did hear another zombie. And that zombie might be outside the house. So let's check in here. Nice place, fireplace. It's too bad you can't create or pick up fireplaces in the game. Crackers, we want that. Orange soda, we'll take that. It's not super important, but it's a little bit of calories. Snacky type foods. Okay, so Have I been in there? Supposedly I've been in there. So cleared, cleared. There's one building on my character left. I was in here 2 episodes ago. This area is a little weird. There's this fence line, and it sort of cuts in between. Now, what I want to do, if I can zoom out and pause, I don't know if it's hard to see my cursor, but there's these large metal fences here. They surround the, this is storage building. They surround the storage building all the way around, and then they also go and cut down in the middle here. And there's 2. So it's like a walking path. Before I leave this area, what I want to do is bring over our metalworking equipment and dismantle all this stuff, because I think that's very easy XP. Plus some metalworking stuff, so we can get some pipes and sheets. We need bars. We specifically need a lot of metal bars in order to upgrade the bus. The bus has got some upgrades we can do, but it requires... What did I just see? Juice box. Oh, dried split peas. Good stuff. The bus has got a lot of upgrades we can do, but it requires a fair amount of like actual metalworking parts, bars and sheets. When I was on the island, I dismantled a lot of, so no ammo, but there's an M14. I'm gonna take the M14. One of my M14s is nearly broken, and I have another one full durability. Okay, so this is cleared. But yeah, I spent on the island some time dismantling the laundromats. So all of the laundromats are emptied of their washers and dryers. I dismantled all of them. And we had a stack of like 40 metal sheets, and I used most of them to craft all of this scrap armor I'm wearing. But I still have like a stack of 17 or so. All right, onwards and upwards. It looks like I was in that house. Okay, I was. That's cleared. And I was in this house, so we're moving up into territory we don't know. Now, the only thing that's interesting. Must be a zombie nearby. The only thing I know about Raven Creek is that there's nothing south of me. I've checked all the roads in the island we were on. Everything leads north. And a commenter, I believe Killer Mike, said that north is more dangerous. So a group of zombies there. And we have sort of confirmed that. As we've been moving around, the more... Just kind of listening for... This is kind of tight area. Listening for sounds. The further north we've gone, the more zombies we've come across. Larger packs. Realistically, since we've started this game, we are playing on basically apocalypse settings. And we have not come across any threatening amount of zombies, realistically. It's all been easily handled numbers. Nothing that has made me quite nervous. There's something I didn't loot in there. There's a room. I am not hearing anything in this house. I've got crayons. No, I heard something. I heard it right here, but that could just be outside. Okay, cleared. So I'm gonna poke my head out here. I don't see anything, so let's go into this house. Another fireplace. Nothing. Nice houses. I like the design. So I guess I'm going to have to go back on what I said. We are, again, finding a lot of food and stuff. We are on insanely rare, but it feels like sometimes we just come across a lot of stuff. That would be my only complaint about the game. Not the game. The map so far. I've absolutely loved Raven Creek, and 10 years later, absolutely loved it. This has just been wonderful, especially with the RV interiors now. So we get this nomad style, but I was anticipating lesser loot. We've found basically everything we want. There's a generator. The only thing that has evaded me, really, has been a carpentry level 4 book and a battery charger. That could be outside. It might be upstairs, though. Okay, I think it's outside. We've basically found everything we want. We've had no issues coming across loot. Oh, did you see that guy stand up? I thought that was the zombie I killed. I was kind of confused by that because I thought, I haven't been over there yet. I was very confused because I saw him and I was like, have I been up here? I don't think I've been up here. Cleared. These are uncleared. Next home. David the Gnome. I've got left ear. Left ear. I think it's outside. No, it's right in here. There's 2 in here. I'll shut this door. I want to say I've got 3 or 4 David the Gnomes at the main base, and then I've also got several flamingos. God, this food. Oh, we're overloaded. I'll need to go back to the RV. Chocolate. Hang on, we want that chocolate. Did I get it? I got it. So let's loot this house, and then we'll leave. Mechanics. I actually thought the finding literature was going to be the most annoying thing about this game. And it was okay, honestly. Welder mask. Yeah. I've got one. Don't need a second one. Cooking level 1. Zombie there. I thought there's a propane tank there on that grill. Cleared. Clear. Gunsmith Volume 2. Got it. Fanny pack empty. Yeah, so we're back to getting a lot of loot. I thought maybe this area was different as far as loot went, but it doesn't seem like it's different. We're basically finding as much as we were. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down a street. Let's mark that house off. I'm going to go down one street and then over to the bus. I'll sprint. My skills are pretty okay. I've been sprinting a lot. We are on 1 times XP. I have a mod that standardized, I think it's called standardized sprinting XP. So it helps with leveling sprinting. But our sprinting's pretty high. We also run the Soto mod, Simple Traits and Occupations Overhaul mod. So anytime you reach level 5 in a skill, you get a trait, and that trait gives you a little bonus to the XP. So like runner and light-footed. And then even if you don't start with it, you'll get a little bit of bonus. Or if you did start with it, you get an even bigger bonus. It's real nice. I love it. Very good design in my opinion. The traits after level 5 are a little bit miserable to level, if I were to say myself. They get kind of rough, especially on 1 times XP. There we go. They're just, it's actually kind of miserable in my opinion to level that stuff. Dang. God dang. Look at this, all this food we found. Just today. Boom. 10 pounds of food. Orange soda, mustard, lard, pickles, split peas, crackers, chips. I think I had the cereal. It's just so much stuff, right? And then I've got metal pipe in here. This one. I don't remember my own organization system yet. So twine and rope. Oh, we have an M14 rifle I need to put away. That goes here. Done. Done, done, done. Let's fill up our bottles. Fill up the empty bottle. And then let's get out of here. I should have rested while I was in there. That was dumb. Oh well. Onwards. Here we go. We got one more bowl of good soup. Minus 61 hunger. Very calorie intensive soup. Now I believe we need to go up 2 streets. That's the firehouse. That's cleared. This row of houses is cleared. So there's a chunky group of zombies here. I am level 1 exhausted. That's okay though. I can still fight them. As long as we're not combining that Moodle with other ones like tired or something, generally it'll be okay. Come on over, zombies. Come say, oh, look at her. Look at that. Check that out. She's got that nice dress, all that jewelry on. She was out. She was out. She's out on the town. Dang zombie apocalypse happened. Poor girl. Enable. My electrical is up to 3, and I don't honestly care about leveling it any further. That might be sacrilege to some players. I don't know. Because I'm on 1 times XP, I'm not really too... I'm tired of looting the watches and stuff. Let them come to me. It's just that lunge animation. I have no reason to do electrical. I am able to repair... Ooh. Okay, so... Since I've been on this map, I will say right now that any building, I might be wrong, but any building I've come across where there have been locked doors, I cannot get inside. There's weirdly been a lot of zombies inside. I can't explain why or what the logic is. Back up. It was in the hotel, it was in the apartment complex both times. One of the doors to one of the rooms was locked. And when I went in there and opened it up and explored, there were freaking zombies literally everywhere. Oh, I think I left my sunglasses behind. She's supposed to have sunglasses on. I'm pretty sure I left them behind. So I'm going to rest real quick here. Done. Empty. Cherry. Hand torch. Glue. Big bathroom, big bathroom. I'm not hearing anything though, which is weird. I'm not sure why this child's room has got a gunsmith's journal in it, but that happened. Shivs. I believe we are looking for bladed weapons, I want to say. Let me take a look. Training materials. Recipe. So I've got all the Doomsday stuff except for there. Wasteland Warrior Volume 3. So Wasteland Volume 3. Apparently a blueprint for a spike plow, improved bull bar. And then carpentry level 4. The main things we have not been able to find, weirdly. I hear zombies. Here. Missed. I think it was just one. Oh. Didn't think he was doing it. I'll check my gear afterwards. Quite a few in here. At least 3. Four. Make that 4. Shut this door. Okay, I hear flopping. Here. He left. He flopped out of the house. I swear I heard one of these doors banging. But I'm not seeing it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Empty. Alright, this is cleared. That will mean that this street is also cleared. Let's put fire symbol for propane tank. Although I do have room. Maybe I'll pick it up. I do have room in my backpack. Can't imagine stuffing a whole frickin' propane tank, but now we're overweighting it. Alright, so let's just... I guess we are getting late anyways. We're gonna have to go sleep. We're almost tired. I want to track that zombie down who left. I'm not sure if he's solo or if he is trying to meet up with another group of zombies. Oh, he was trying to meet up with another group of zombies. Check behind me. Nothing behind me. Always try to verify your area. Still nothing behind me. One zombie up ahead. Let's go get him. We're just about tired. There's one more coming over from the north. Big hoop earrings. Okay. This house, this street rather, is 4 homes. Let's clear the end one. Nah, let's just go back to the bus. Okay, we need to eat. Our weight is 80. We are good. Let's drink our soup. We're going back to the bus. We are going to skip over the night and go back to clearing. Love this. This is great. Absolutely love this. The RV interior is the best thing ever. Home sweet home right here. So this was another day gone. Let's see what the fuel situation is. It's not going down. The battery is, however, going down. Is it draining my battery? Interesting. I would have thought it was going to drain the fuel tank, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, yeah. I guess I will... I am going to unload and pass the night, and then I'll check back in the morning, and we'll continue clearing this northern part of Raven Creek. Okay, good morning. It is a rainy day, although I don't know if it'll be raining over where we are. I did not make fish soup today. I used some of our canned goods. Excuse me. And we made split pea ramen tomato soup. Absolutely disgusting. Ugh. Exit. Oh, is it a nasty day or what? Ugh. Ugh. It's worse than I thought. Okay. Here we go. Wonder if I should just go back to the bus and skip this day. I do have a book I could read. You know what? I might just do that. We're gonna check back in the next day. I still have the cooking book to read. I have slow reader, I believe, so it takes basically a whole day to read one of these later books. And maybe it won't be literally storming outside when I check back in. Yeah, cooking level 4. So I'm going to read this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. So I skipped the whole day. This is the next day. I spent some time grinding mechanics. I didn't get very far. Boy, this is a slog. Mechanics, my goodness. Because I thought while I'm here, I will, try to get some of those parts. I did get this 89 out of 100 heavy-duty suspension. I found some brakes, but I damaged the brakes trying to get them off. So that was my mistake. For some reason, I'm able to work on the bus and pull the parts off without difficulty, but on those other heavy-duty vehicles, I wasn't able to do that. Not sure what that's about. It was basically hell on earth outside. Oh, before we do this, we need to check. We might have a hole in our armor somewhere. Good. Just looking for holes. Because we had that guy lunge at us, and we actually got hit with it. Here, chest piece. Chest piece has a hole. This has got one hole. Can I repair this with tailoring? Oops, grab all. Thread, grab half. Patch hole. It's not letting me hover over it. There we go. Yeah, I guess so. Although, I'm not sure if I get the bonus of the leather, but alright, so the chest piece is patched up. Yeah, so I was just saying, it was basically hell on earth. It started storming like crazy outside. So I moved the bus. I put it in the fire station because it was getting kind of wild out. It's still kind of weird out. It's 11 a.m. It's freaking dark. Can't see anything. I was stripping these vehicles down. But yeah, this is where I was. This is what I've been doing. Sure how I feel about any of this, because it's so difficult to go out in the rain like this, you know? If it was just raining, that would be fine, but it's like this thunderstorm and I can't. Wait, hang on. I wasn't looking. Force, safety, empty gas can. I'm gonna take that. That'll be my third gas can. Yeah, let me check this again. I just want to verify. So I was in here and I actually went through and uninstalled all this. Yeah, check this out. So I'm able to uninstall this bus is classed as heavy duty. I am able to uninstall all of this stuff. But when I was on these heavy duty vehicles and I try to do the suspension, there's a chance of failure. Like my skill level is not quite high enough. This is recommended 6. So I think the bus has a lower required skill level for some reason, that's kind of interesting. Not sure why that is the case. Guess we just keep skipping the day. I mean, it's too friggin' dark out to. I guess I could try wandering around a little bit, but it's so dark. No. I think I'm just going to keep skipping through the days. Yeah. I'll just keep skipping through. This might be a short episode. Alright. Yeah, I think, I'm thinking, I'm just gonna end here, I guess, and I will continue skipping through all these days while it's raining and storming like this, because I don't want to record when I wouldn't normally go out in something like this, because it's just too dark, etc. So, hey, thanks for watching my video. Really appreciate it. Sorry we didn't get to go out a little bit more than this. Spent a lot of time skipping days. Yeah. Either way, I appreciate you for watching. Appreciate you for hanging out with me and sharing me with others, and I'll see you in the next episode.